When you have a garden, it's always a great thing to fertilize it. And if you're like me, free fertilizer is the best. So if you have some chickens, it's very easy to use their droppings in your garden by composting it well first. Or you can make something called a manure tea, as gross as that sounds, right? But it actually does work. It's a great way to get some fertilizer into your plants. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. I use dropping boards under my roost, so it makes it a little easier to scrape the droppings off, and keeps my bedding a little bit cleaner. So I would suggest wearing a mask. There are some lung diseases you can get from dust from chicken droppings, so keep that in mind. Always wash your hands well, of course, too. But once you've scraped off the droppings, like this, I just use this little coffee can. I use kitty litter boxes. They work well for this, and I will just dump in the droppings. And you don't need a lot at all because it's going to be pretty diluted. But I'll just keep this in here a few times until I get a nice little batch on the bottom, and then I'll show you what I do next. So we have the droppings in a bucket. And when you get some, the ratio is about 1 to 5 or so. So I have these big kitty litter buckets. So when I get them about, say, I don't know, quarter of the way or so with manure, then you can fill the rest of it with water. And this one I need to add water. So let's look at the one that's ready. Here's one that's got water in it. It's pretty gross. You need to stir it up. I probably have more manure in there than I should. But you want to let it sit for like maybe a week or so. And just keep stirring it. These are out in the sun, so I know they get cooked pretty well. And after that, you can either strain out the solids, and then you want to dilute it like 1 part, again, 1 to 5. You want it to be like a weak tea color, and then you can pour it right on your plants. But I understand you do not want to put it on root vegetables, so like not carrots or onions, potatoes, things like that. They need more potassium than nitrogen. But plus, I just don't like putting manure stuff directly that close to the root vegetables like that. The fruit that's up the ground or off the ground isn't a big deal. You can also use it, I guess, as a spray. If you dilute it and you can spray it onto the plants. What I do is I just go around and I just pour it around the base of the plants to fertilize them. So again, you want to strain it. How particular you want to get about that, you can even put the manure in like a bag, potato sack or something that it can just kind of leach out of, sort of like making tea in a cup. Or you can just put it in there and let it settle to the bottom, which is what I do, and then pour some off the top. I'm not particularly picky about how it works. But this is one easy way you can make your own fertilizer and utilize what you already have going on in a chicken coop. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, here is my daughter pouring that at the base of the plants. Going to put some around each one, and that should fertilize them and help them grow. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that helps you in your garden, and please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos.